As Rancid sang on their 2014 album Honour Is All We Know. I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back where I belong. On Monday Matters, right here on Gary's Stuff. Hi there, I'm Gary. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. Today, indeed, is Monday Matters. As usual, I'll be catching you up with the things that piqued my interest in the news of the week. I'll be telling you what I've been up to and what I'm going to be up to on my bench. And of course, I'll be introducing this week's featured kit of the week. Now, all these bits come as chapters, so you can hop backwards and forwards as your heart desires. Now, if you enjoy the show and you'd like to support the channel, best way to do that for free is to make sure you subscribe. If you also hit the bell, you'll be notified of all my future content as it's published. And of course, anything you enjoy, please do remember, give it the old imperial thumbs up on the like button below, because every like counts. And if you would like to make a more concrete contribution to the channel, you can do that through any of my partner programs, details of which are in the information box below. Right, but let's kick off then. Before the news of the week, there's a few things I need to talk about. There's raffles, there's live streams, but first of all, a big shout out to the wonderful crew of my British Airways flight home the other day. Lovely flight, very nice. Chatted with the captain, and he very kindly invited us onto the flight deck at the end of the flight once we parked up in London. Thank you so very much for doing that. Thank you also to your wonderful team on board for keeping us safe, primarily, of course, but also keeping us fed and watered and entertained. It was a really nice flight. Thank you all so very much. Now, raffles. The D-Day 80 raffle from the ICM kit finished at the end of Saturday night. So first thing Sunday morning, literally first thing Sunday morning. The company who are my partners in this, Raffle, made the selection, and the winner is Phil Godfrey. Phil, many congratulations. The ICM D-Day 80 kit, which comprises the B26B Marauder and some crew figures in 1/48 scale, will be on its way to you very soon. You'll have it by the end of the week. Now, you'll remember the Mosquito kit was never claimed. It's run its 21 days that the raffle companies say they will keep something going. At the end of that, they declare it's an unclaimed prize. It's still sitting around, so I thought, let's get them to do another draw, which I did. The winner of this is Nick Andrews Faulkner. Now, Nick, you need to send me an email with your address on it, your postal address, so I can send this kit to you. Again, I'll get it off to you before the end of the week. You'll have the kit. So that's the Mosquito, the TAMIYA 1/72 scale Mosquito, signed by one of the chaps who flew them. Next, it's live stream time, and this Tuesday is the third Tuesday of the month, therefore it's live stream time. So Tuesday, 17th of September, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. We're back to the usual time of 1900 to 2100 Zulu, should that mean anything to you, in the usual place on my YouTube channel. And we'll be doing pretty much what we normally do. We have a bit of chat, a bit of banter, and of course we'll have Nick's conundrum to be guessing at. It's been, last time was actually not bad for Nick. It was 2-2 draw, so honours at stake soon. I think Nick is really itching for a proper win, but ultimately he does want to give away a prize. So come over on Tuesday and see how far we get down the road with his very cryptic clues to some very strange kits at time. It's all for a bit of a laugh. And of course, if you do guess it, if you're the first person to guess what the kit is, who made it, and what the scale is, Nick will send you your very own mystery box as a prize. Then also do check out the Three Veterans Viewers Panel. It's a show that goes out on Monday, today, at 2 p.m. If you don't manage to catch it, then watch the recorded version of it as well. But please do try and catch up live if you can. 2 p.m. British Summertime, Monday afternoons. One of the three veterans can't be there, so they asked me to stand in, and I'm happy to do that. So it's a show hosted by Mikey Connolly from Bearded Veteran Creates and John Marley from the Scale Modelling Twins, all the way over in Australia. And it's 2 hours where we're making stuff, sharing our ideas, sharing our views, and also very much asking for your input, asking your questions and things like that. And in the second half of the stream, we're happy to get some of you along onto the stream and having a chat as well, showing us what you're up to, or just chatting, whichever you prefer. Anyway, check it out. The channel is Bearded Veteran Creates. There's a link in the information box below. It's 2 p.m. on Monday till about 4 p.m. I will see you there, I hope. And as I say, if you don't manage to get there during the day, because I know for a lot of people may be working and things like that, or have other commitments, of course, then do please catch up with the recorded versions. Also, do check out Bearded Veteran Creates and Scale Modelling Twins, because they're both very good channels. Finally, you'll have heard me talking about the Friends of Models for Heroes, and they have a Discord site where people gather. It's kind of like an online model club, basically. It's just there to chat whilst you're making stuff. You don't even have to chat if you don't want to. You can just hop in and listen to people saying stuff and chime in when you feel like it if you want. But something to do whilst you're making some models, or indeed if you're just sitting around having a coffee and just fancy a chat about model making. Now, this coming Saturday, the 21st of September, between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. there's an open day. Normally it costs £12 a year to be a member of the Discord group, but for next Saturday between 10 and 4 it's entirely free. Now, a link is in the information box below. I strongly encourage you to come along, see the great people that are on there, just sitting around making models, having a chat, and maybe you might think it's worth doing in the longer term. It is an IPMS accredited group. It supports the aims of Models for Heroes, which is a superb charity, and any money left over at the end of the year from subscriptions or anything like that goes straight to M4H as well. So that is wonderful. I think that's pretty much it, really, for all of that. Yeah, that will do for the moment. Let's make a start on the rest of the show then and look at the news of the week. TAMIYA has confirmed it will be releasing the F-35C Lightning II next year, the last of its 1/48 scale series. This is the naval version with the much larger and folding wings. AIRFIX is soon re-releasing its lovely 1/48 scale Chipmunk with 3 new schemes, which I think will prove popular. An aircraft of the Irish Air Corps' historic flight, an aircraft of the Portuguese Air Force, and the red chippy in which King Charles III learnt to fly and indeed made his first solo. By the way, look out for something else from AIRFIX tomorrow. I can't say more than that. KOVOZAVODY PROTSTEJOV is releasing a set of Pilatus PC9 trainers in 1/72 scale. Various schemes are available, again including one for the Irish Air Corps. KP also has a new Grumman Widgeon amphibious aircraft known as the Gosling in RAF service, also in 1/72 scale. MINIART has this new 1/35 scale kit of the Flugabwehr drilling anti-aircraft gun. This is mounting 3 20mm MG151 cannon. It comes with the usual MINIART attention to detail and photo etch extras. VESPID has a new 1/72 scale kit of the Buffalo A1 mine clearance vehicle, surely something that will be popular among modern diorama makers. Also in 1/72 is this resin kit of the M4A3 Sherman from Triumph Model with 3D printed parts and a turned metal gun barrel. ARTESANIA LATINA has this 1/72 scale cross-section kit of HMS Victory. Although it is aimed at the beginner in ship modelling, it will still set you back about €230, but will be about 66 centimetres tall when finished. A special set of water-based acrylic paints and a methacrylic display case are also available. And to cure those Harryhausen cravings, Star Racer says it is releasing a soft vinyl kit of Medusa, a kit that will stand about 12 inches or 30 centimeters tall when complete, including snakes. On my bench this week, well, as I've been away on holiday, there isn't an awful lot on my bench. Well, actually, no, there is a lot on my bench, but stuff that I couldn't get on with because I was away from my bench on holiday. Anyway, what I did, of course, was Monday Matters as usual, but slightly differently because I shot it largely from the beach. I did do the box review of the ICM CH-54A Tahi, the one that now has been released with the Universal Military Pod in 1/35th scale. That's a monster of a kit, but you know what? It just looks so good. You will need plenty of room to display it, though. It is really quite large. There's also a look at some of the end of summer offers that AIRFIX have been putting out. I know several of you have already told me you've taken advantage of them and made some amazing savings. Last week, for example, the £10 mystery box kit was the 172nd de Havilland Mosquito, the relatively neutral Mosquito, which is a beautiful thing. That goes for about £20 or so, something like that. So half price Mosquito. These do change every week. So next week, or this current week, I guess, as it is now, it could be anything in value or recommended retail from £11.99 up to £30 or more. So that's the mystery box. And of course, there's an offer for if you buy your basket when you've selected your kits comes to more than £50. That's after discounts such as the AIRFIX Club discount. If it's still over £50, then you get a free Spitfire 5 1/48 scale kit added to your stash for being there. So that's quite nice as well. Now, a lot of people have taken advantage of that. That's around until stocks last. So if you're thinking about doing it, I'd crack on fairly soon if I were you. So things are beginning to get back to normal now. So I will be doing some more bits and pieces and making some stuff and things like that, which is terribly exciting, actually making things again. And that includes this week's featured kit of the week. And I'm going to go back to my roots, as it were. I'm going to be making the 1/72nd scale de Havilland Tiger Moth from AIRFIX. Now, this is the kit that was the frankly surprise inclusion in the Lidl offer for the summer. Now, I've got two of these. One of them I'm going to make next week, and it's going to be relatively out of the box. I'm not going to do anything terribly fancy. Another one I do have a photo etch set for, and I'm going to do some rigging and things like that. So I'll just be doing it, jazzing it up a bit, because I don't know if I've mentioned it, but I flew in that actual Tiger Moth. I may have mentioned that before. So I've got a feeling I may have done. Anyway, I want to make a really, really nice model of it for me. And I want to show you how you can make one out of the box, essentially, for yourself if you would like to. So that will be coming up this week. There are some other things I'll be filming. I've just had a batch of stuff sent over from ICM that I'm very keen to share with you. And yeah, a few other things are going to pop up, and there's some editing I need to do of some things I've already shot. So there's quite a lot of content potentially coming our way soon on the channel. How will you know when it's published? Because you don't want to miss any of it. Well, the best thing to do is subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you anything. And if you hit the bell there, you will be notified of everything I publish as it arrives on channel. And of course, if you like what you see, please remember, give it the old imperial thumbs up on the like button below, because every like counts. Thank you so very much for coming on today. Hope you enjoyed the show. Hope to see you again on the channel soon. Take very good care now, and goodbye.